In the past on this channel, I was able to get the Apex Plasmaster in Chimps mode, and it was nuts. And then I tried to get the Glaive Dominus in Chimps mode, but I failed at it. So today, guys, with the new TACK Paragon being introduced, which is right in the middle of the Apex Plasmaster and the Glaive Dominus in price points, I wanted to see if I can manage the save up inside of Chimps mode. Let's hop right into it. And if you have been enjoying the content, don't forget to use creator support code MetallicPops in the shop. It helps me out a ton. And for today's video, the quest for the TACK Paragon, guys, we are going to be playing on balance here. And starting with the TACK shooter straight in the middle, because this spot should be absolutely ridiculous for the TACK Paragon. The way this map works, guys, is the balloons come out from these two ends, and they travel around the center 3 loops around, which gives the TACK a ton of time to kind of pop down the balloons here. I also did bring Pat, which should pair pretty well with TACK shooter, because Pat's level 3 ability is going to give a lot of extra damage, so let's get Pat down next. The question is, where do I want to place Pat? I don't know. Can I fit 2 towers on the left here is my question. Because there's like a little bit of a gap right here and right here. And I'd like to be able to fit Pat and another tower. But I'm not sure if there's room for that. Alright, that was the best placement I could get for Pat. Is there room for another tower? I don't think so, dude. I think Pat's a little bit too large here. Okay. Well, at least we got Pat down early, so we're gonna get some solid leveling on this guy. That's always good. Alright, so I've added a cleansing foam into the mix because this is gonna deal with the camo balloon. And I think I might honestly aim for like an ultra boost or an overclock later, since that pairs really well with the TACK shooter, and it actually pairs really well with Pat as well, since if you overclock Pat, the stuns go absolutely crazy. And I'm going to need a very strong and cheap defense to save up for the TACK Paragon. I need something that's effective, right? Next thing I want, though, I think it's going to be a village. And since I can't fit Pat and a TACK shooter on this side, I doubt I can fit a village and a TACK shooter on this side, so probably just get the village right here is going to be the best placement. Does that reach Pat? It does not reach Pat. Oh, that's kind of unfortunate. Okay. I'm kind of waiting to upgrade this TACK shooter too, because ideally we get primary mentoring before I have to upgrade. So then the TACK shooter upgrades are free. Saving every single dollar possible is important here. And I think this round we can actually get the primary mentoring up. So let's buy this and then we'll upgrade the TACK shooter. This is going to be the, what's it called, TACK zone later. So we'll get the top and bottom cross path. Now, before I buy the second tier upgrades, you probably should cross path. Wait, do I want to get the bottom cross path on this village, or do I want to get the well, cleansing foam can be a decamo for us in all honesty, so maybe we get the bottom cross path. This way we can save some money with the monkey commerce here. And I'll build this into a just 203 TACK shooter off the start. All right, we can get overdrive now just in time for round 40. This mob should not be a problem at all. Yeah, Pat even just knocks it back here. And the ceramics are going to get cleaned up easily too. Okay, so I would like to get an alk buff for my TACK shooter, but the problem here is I have to think about my placements very accordingly. There's very little placements on this map. I can fit a TACK shooter here, which I'm going to need 3 5th tier TACK shooters, right, for the Paragon. So I'm thinking Inferno Ring is going to go right here. This spot, I'm honestly thinking I'm going to save for embrittlement or super brittle, which is important. This spot I think is going to be where my Super Maelstrom goes, which leaves me with this spot for an alk buff. And the problem though is if I put the alk buff here, I don't think that's going to reach my TACK shooter. It's only going to reach Pat, which isn't great. In all honesty though, the alk buff isn't that good on the TACK zone. Like, it just runs out almost immediately. Perma-brew buff's really good on the TACK zone, but I don't think I'm going to commit as much money towards a perma-brew. So I think only alk buffing Pat's not really that bad at the end of the day. I'm going to place this in the best location possible, and we'll see if AMD is distributed to the overdrive. It looks like it's only hitting Pat. Okay. I don't think that's honestly terrible, though. We can live with it. And I am going to get the embrittlement here as well. And the embrittlement, what cross path do I want? Oh yeah, this is also another decamo as well. I didn't even think about this. So we don't have to rely on the cleansing foam as our full decamo. We'll get the bottom cross path on it. I kind of want more range so they can embrittle in the entire circle here. I think that's fine. Refreeze is not really a necessity though, I don't think. All right, at this point, I think I'm just gonna try saving up for the ultra boost. I doubt I'll be able to do it without a TACK zone on our side, but getting that ultra boost as early as possible is super important. That way I can just start stacking 10 stacks on everything. And once I put stacks on this village too, the village range is going to increase and reach my Pat. And wait, if the village range increases enough, it might be able to reach my brew, which then could brew the TACK shooter. Actually, that's kind of crazy to think about. Yeah. So let's try to get this ultra boost up. All right, how are we going to do against the BFB here? I am going to overclock my overdrive And I'm also going to use Pat level 3 ability. Oh, and we just shredded the BFB layer there. Yeah, this is a really good pair. I honestly think there might be a chance with just our current setup, we can make the 77k save up. As crazy as that sounds, this is a really strong kind of combination I've got going on. All right, round 63 might be a tough one though. Let's use Pat ability. We defend the first wave, but I'm honestly not confident in the other waves. We defend it, actually. I don't think I had Pat ability available for that wave, so... Let's see the third. Ooh, somehow we defend. Okay. That did look very sketchy, but we're good. I could honestly overclock Pat too. I don't know what's the better thing to overclock here, Pat or the overdrive. It might be like the overdrive right now, but as Pat levels up more, Pat could be better. I'll just keep the overdrive overclocked right now though, because this will probably end the rounds quicker. All right, I'm all the way up to round 75. Now this round could give us some problems due to the sheer amount of BFBs here, lots of density. So I think what I'm going to do is actually overclock Pat. That's gonna give us a ton of knockbacks here. And yeah, overclocked Pat helps out a ton. Now I'm gonna use the level 3 ability too, to give our attack shooter extra damage for a little bit. And I think we're good, just with the Pat stuns going absolutely bonkers for us. Wait. That got close. We're good. Round 76. I'm dead. I'm dead. What if I do this? Target you. Yeah. And then, wait. Come on. Overclock that. Okay, we're good. I got overclocked mid-round. I was able to use it. That was good. And now I'm what? 32k away? I don't even know if buying Ultra Boost is a smart thing though. Like, it's going to allow me to defend a lot longer, right? Because I can Ultra Boost all my 5th tier attack shooters and stuff. But then it also puts me 77k away on the save up for the TACK Paragon, which does cost, what? 216k in Chimps mode. Yeah, this is going to be very difficult to achieve, I'm not going to lie. Also, Pat ability? I think we need to use Pat ability earlier, to be honest. Okay. This round could be the death of me. Okay, we defended that time. The second set of camo, the second set of balloons though are camo, and I don't know if we can decamo everything in time. Do I want to overclock Pat for the second set as well? I'm not sure. I think I'll overclock the TACK again. And I'll overclock Pat this time. We didn't decamo everything. All right, this time around I'm gonna overclock Pat super early, because the overclock actually has over 100% uptime on Pat. I think it's 150%. And then this way, I get another overclock ability available, hopefully, by the time the second set of ceramics come around, and I can overclock the attack shooter too. Overclock. We did it. Okay, nice. I also did crosspath my engineer for more pierce on the decamo, so that helped out too. Round 79 is looking pretty easy for us, to be honest. Moab class are actually just get torn through with the Pat stuns and the overdrive. It's the big ceramic rounds that give me problems. Round 80 ZMG, I can actually just Pat hug this to pop the layer. And then the BFBs should get dealt with pretty easily. Wow, actually maybe not. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna buy it later anyways. There's no reason not to get it right now. I'll just get a little ring of fire to help us out. This should make a difference. This is going to be the Inferno ring later. And now I'd imagine I'm good. Yeah, the Ring of Fire makes a huge difference. I might be able to afford it this round in all honesty. I don't know how much cash I make this round, but it seems pretty significant. We're at 74k on the save up, and we're shredding through this round with Pat's level 3 ability. Oh no, I'll get it next round. Definitely get it next round here. And we have 2 ZMGs to deal with here. One from the right, one from the left. Okay. I don't think it's going to be that difficult to deal with. Pat's been leveling up a lot too, so that definitely helps out. I'm gonna save Pat's level 10 ability, I think, for now. It's ability that. Yeah, we're good without it. And Ultra Boost has now been bought. Fantastic, okay. We definitely just want to start stacking now. I guess I'll start stacking on Pat first. The reason why I want to start stacking on Pat before everything else is because the higher stacks I get on Pat, the more stuns and knockbacks there will be. And then that way, the rounds will get stalled more, and I can get more total Ultra Boosts used. Stalling the rounds is important here. 4 ZMGs. Okay. This could be a little bit difficult. Pat stuns are going to be insane here, though. Level 3 Pat. Yeah, we're dead. What if I overclock the Ring of Fire instead of overclocking the Overdrive? Get some more Ring of Fire attack speed in here. How are we looking this time? We're looking good. It's gonna come down to the wire again. We defended. Okay, nice. I need to get a Glue Strike in here too, but I don't think there's a single spot I can fit the Glue Strike in their village range right now. If I overclock the village though, to increase the range of it, then that might be possible. So it actually might be good that I did not place the Blade Maelstrom when I defended that, because I might be able to overclock the village to increase the range and then get a cheapened Blade Maelstrom. If that makes sense. So wait, maybe I can just manage to save up for attack zone. All right, I've got 3 stacks on Pat now though. Pat's going absolutely bonkers. We're about to get a 4th stack on him. Nice. You can see his stuns are just absurd against the Moabs. This is good. We have DTs on round 90. Okay. Let's target you here for now. Just decamo some of these DTs quickly. We should be good. We're fine. Another stack on Pat. Let's use Pat's level 3 ability this round. Help us out here. There's a lot of balloons coming in. And we're dead. Okay. What if I overclock this? Can I get the tack shooter in range? No, I can't. Dang. What if I glue gunner? I can get a glue gunner in range. Okay. I can get the cheapened upgrades right now, so we might as well do this. And we'll glue strike on this guy. Perfect. The overclock on the village goes clutch here. I don't even know if this is enough though, to be honest, because it's the ceramics that could be problems. It's looking like it's enough actually. Glue strike comes in clutch. We're good. It's funny we're on round 92 now and I still don't have a single 5th tier tack shooter up. That's just how I kind of took the route with my defense this time around. I don't know if it's the correct play or not, but it's what I've decided on, you know? Round 92, honestly, not looking awful. I'm gonna use Pat's level 3 ability now for more damage. And we're good. This overdrive has been clutching up. All right, round 93, we're gonna get an 8th stack on Pat. I think Pat will pretty much solo his DTs for me. And then we'll use Glue Strike on these BFBs. I'm about 9k away on the save for the tack zone now. Once I get tack zone up, I really don't think I'm gonna have any issues defensively. It's just before then, because I tried to get the Ultra Boost first, I made things difficult on myself. And here's the 10th stack. We now have Pat on 10. That's fantastic. Okay. Use Glue Strike here, just in time for round 94, which is definitely going to be a difficult round. I'm going to overclock the village. Glue Strike. How are we looking? ZOMGs are getting almost perma-stunned here. Pat's Pierce, though, is going to be the death of him. I can't tell what's going on, to be honest. I think I'm going to be dead here, though. No way this defends. Oh. Maybe if I re-overclock Pat, I can defend, but then I'm wasting an Ultra Boost stack. Wait, let's Ultra Boost the village first, then. Let's be smart with this, because then I can have an extra overclock on Pat mid-round, if that makes sense. And now I can have Pat 10 stacks and extra overclock on him. So I'll have more stuns versus ZOMGs. Alright, Glue Strike. Pat level 3. Come on. The little overdrive that could overclock the overdrive now. I think we're good. Tack zone's almost here. Tack zone has been bought. Let's go. Oh my gosh. I can't believe we beat round 96 or round 94 there. That was kind of ridiculous. Round 95 should not really be much of a problem. We're going to stack on the overdrive now. Or not the overdrive, the tack zone. Okay, I do have to wait for the embrittlement to hit these DTs before the tack zone can. So DTs are a little bit scary, but we're good. Alright, 2 fortified ZOMGs. What's our single target look like? It should be pretty solid. We're going to use all the abilities at once too. And yeah, dude, those ZOMGs get absolutely shredded. The reason I think this combo is pretty solid is because Pat stuns are very good for stuff that's not BADs, right? The stuns are fantastic. And then with the tack zone and the Ultra Boost and the damage buffs, this does really good single target. Well, all right, here's how I'm going to beat this round. Glue Strike, overclock the village, get the more range on the village, get a tack shooter right here, build this into a Maelstrom, and I'm going to make enough money here to get the Super Maelstrom ability. Come on. Perfect. And now I Super Maelstrom. And that should give me enough support. I think we're good now. Okay. Now I got the second 5th tier tack shooter up here as well, which is fantastic. And I got it in the village range, which is also great. Fortified DT is not a problem at all for us. We're chilling. Now I did get the top crosspath on this Super Maelstrom, which top crosspath makes the ability to do more damage or attack faster. Bottom crosspath makes the ability last longer. So not sure which path is actually preferred in most cases, but I just decided on the top path. 100 BAD is not a problem at all though. And we go into the free play rounds. Let's get it. Okay, I think if I beat this round, I'm really close to getting the Inferno Ring up. So there's a lot of balloons coming in this round though. I also have 7 stacks on my Super Maelstrom now, so we've been doing pretty good on the stacks. We'll keep Pat on last for a little bit, put Pat on first. We have level 20 Pat now too, which is nice. Keep using this S-Mail ability. Pat level 3. Blue Strike. It's the back end of this round though, like it's difficult, yeah. I'll just overclock Pat at the end of the round then. And that should give me enough stuns, yep. And now I have Inferno Ring up, okay. Hopefully, I'm not going to have very many issues with the rounds now. And I don't have to overclock Pat anymore. That way I can just stack overclocks on the things that don't have it. Such as the Inferno Ring. The Inferno Ring does appear to make a pretty big difference for us. Now, a question I need to ask myself is, do I want to invest more money into defense? Or just try to save up with this setup? Because I could buy stuff like a Super Brittle and a Glue Storm, which would definitely help out quite a bit. But then I'm spending an extra 45k. That's not towards the Paragon. Round 119 though, 3 BADs actually look pretty easy for us to deal with. I'm not gonna lie. We're good there. I think we'll just leave it as a setup for now, in all honesty. We have 10 stacks now on every single tack shooter and our Pat, so let's start stacking the village a little bit. Get max range on the village. Or I could stack the embrittlement as well. Is not a bad idea. In all honesty, the rounds have been pretty easy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, we're on round 128. I haven't lost a single round yet. And we have 64k saved up, which is looking decently good. I'm kind of stacking on my embrittlement now. I got the village at 10 stacks. Which the village at 10 stacks still does not reach my Super Maelstrom, which is a little bit annoying, I've got to say. But I guess it is what it is. Oh, a lot of fortified ZMGs here, though. I could struggle here. Let's use these abilities. How are we looking? I can't tell if we're defending or not. We defended. Nice. I might go down this round, though. Round 131. A bunch of fortified ZMGs again. We have 7 stacks on the embrittlement right now, though, which is solid. I think I'm dead here. Alright. What I'll do this round, then, is I'll overclock Pat, which I think is honestly the best thing to overclock. It might seem weird when I have, like, all these 5th tier tack shooters, but I think overclocking Pat is the most effective one, since the stuns are permanent now, pretty much, on ZMGs. And yeah, with Pat overclock, this round's actually pretty easy. Good work. Okay, I've got round 138 now, which is DDT Madness. Let's overclock our tack zone, maybe. Let's use Pat ability. Let's use Glue Strike. Wait. Now. The problem is Glue Strike, like, it doesn't hit all of them, right? And now I'm getting overrun. I'm good. Okay, that got scary. Pat's Pierce was getting eaten up there. All right, round 140. Can I deal with the BAD? I guess we can overclock stack our tack zone here. We can use these abilities. Pat level 3. Oh, it's actually might kill me. Wow. And if I die here, I would have to spend money like a Super Brittle to defend this round, but then I'm at 50k on a 216k save up, and that's just like not good at all. I could get something like a Homeland Defense. We'll try Homeland Defense here. I think this is going to be better than Super Brittle because I struggle against Pierce rounds as well. So the Homeland Defense, Pierce, and attack speed are both utilized here. And now this round should not be a problem for us. Yep, we defend the fortified BAD pretty easily. Okay. That puts me down to 11k though. Like, I don't think I'm affording this TACK Paragon, dude. I'm just too far behind on the save up. All right, guys, I think this is the end of this run. I'm dying on round 148 sometimes. Like I'm struggling against this round. And the crazy part is I'm only at 33k save up. I need 180k more. So I don't really see how I'm going to manage. So I don't really see how I'm going to manage the TACK Paragon. So in the case that I can't manage to save up on balance, we've gone onto Resort, which should be a much easier map. And I've skipped the first 139 rounds. This setup, though, has been incredibly good. We have a Bloon Crush, which pretty much deals with everything that's not a B80. And then we have a Zeely in our Tacks, which can deal with the B80s. So I don't really see the weakness here of this combo. And I think we will be able to make the save up for the TACK Paragon here. How are we going to do against the second one? Okay, we don't pop it with the Hex, but I should just pop it straight up here in a second. Right? And then DTs get defended. We are good here. All right, so we're 146k on the save up now, which is pretty solid. I'm a lot more confident in this setup than I was with my balance setup. The reason why I just didn't start with the setup though on Resort is because I think this setup's a little bit less interesting. You know, it's mostly the bomb shooter and a Zeely doing all the work. We pop the BADs down and the bomb stuns everything else. While on balance, I was like spamming overclocks, those ability timings and all this stuff. But yeah, with all that being said, I'm confident we can get the Crucible of Steel and Flame here. We're about 60k, 67k away on the save up. I think we can do it. Well, this isn't good. I am dying to DTs on round 152, guys, because there's just an insane amount, and the Bloon Crush's Pierce gets like eaten up. About 160k, 8k on the save up now. So how is the cheapest way that I'm going to allow myself to defend this round? I'm not sure. One thing I'm thinking of is an Alk buff for my Bloon Crush, which maybe could work. Give the Bloon Crush a little bit more attack speed, a little bit more Pierce. If this doesn't work, I'm thinking about maybe getting an Embrittlement, which will allow my Tack Zone to damage ETs. How's this looking? The Alk buff uptime's not great either. Oh, wait. We might be okay here. Bloon Crush low-key clutching up. It's scary. Am I good? I'm dead. All right, try the Embrittlement and see if that makes a difference for us. First, on the Bloon Crush. No, the timing of the shots are just off. I need the Alk buff. I do think buffing the Bloon Crush is the cheapest way for me to beat this round, though, so I'm going to do an Alk buff and an Abyssal Warrior. And this should be able to defend. If it doesn't defend, I'll be pretty upset. And we die. Okay. Well, this is a bit frustrating. We're doing an Alk buff, a Abyssal Warrior for more Pierce, and then an Embrittlement as well. I'm spending quite a bit of money here, but I really don't know how else I'm going to beat these DTs. Like, this still might not even be the cheapest way to beat them. Hex. First. Put this on first targeting now. Okay, we're handling, actually. I think this is the first time we actually handle the DTs. Yep, we're good. And then these two BADs remaining, I don't think are going to be a problem for us. We can just use a Hex right now. And we'll be able to get the Hex back for the second BAD too. We should be fine here. Okay, this is kind of funny, guys. So I've had 0 issues since round 151. And the one round I'm actually dying to is a balloon round, which is absurd. So I think this time around, I'm going to wait on my Super Maelstrom now. And I'm still dead. It's the camos. So maybe we get twin guns. I think it's just the decamo speed. That's the reason I died here. We use the Super Maelstrom. All right, how are we looking? Okay, we defended the camos this time, I'm pretty sure. Wait, no, there's more balloons. Another Super Maelstrom ability. I'm at 194k on save though, which is solid. And I think I'm dead again. I think I'm dead again. What the heck, dude? We gotta go for like a straight up reactor, I'm pretty sure here, to beat this round. With reactor though, I think we'll be completely good. Let's see. Super Maelstrom ability. How we looking? We're looking good. Yeah, still going. So many balloons this round, and we've defended. Nice. Almost at 200k on save up, though. This is solid. All right, we're at 200k on the save up now, guys. This is, what, 16,000 away? So, I think we can do it. Now, the question is, do I want to just get the Crucible of Steel and Flame right away when I can afford it? Or do I want to save some extra money, plop down some extra tack shooters, and get a higher degree? I'm thinking I'll probably go for the higher degree. Oh man, we're about to hit 216k, guys. We're what, 300 away now? This is pretty exciting stuff. As I said earlier though, I don't think I'm gonna buy it right away. We would be able to get a pretty solid degree right away just because we have all the pops. Our Inferno Ring has 35 million pops, which is insane. But I'll definitely want to get some more tiers in here first. Okay, I'm not actually sure if I can beat this round. I am about to die to this BAD, yeah, okay. I wouldn't be able to get the highest degree TACK Paragon possible, though, if I get it up this round, because I don't have all the tiers down yet. We can get a couple more tiers down. I'm slowly building them up. So we'll try one more time. First, let's see. Hex right away here. We got that BAD. We get the BAD so low, too, is the annoying part. Alright, so in that case, what I'm going to do is just get the TACK Paragon mid-round. It's what has to happen. We can maybe go for, like, one more tier. Let's see. I want to obviously get many tiers as possible while still getting it mid-round. Okay, one more tier used. Maybe one more on top of that. Okay. Do I go for any more? Let's see. Wait. I'm just going to get it right now. I'm just going to get it right now. Let's get it up. What degree? 71. You know, I'll take 71. Let's use that ability. And now we should defend last BAD here. Awesome. Alright, so now that I've got the TACK Paragon up, I guess the thing is, we'll just see how long we can kind of survive with Azili's Mob Hex, which is going to help out a ton, the TACK Paragon, and the Bloon Crush for insides. I think this can probably take it pretty far. My guess is. Even at degree 71. Okay, so at this point, we're just going to buy more buffs for the TACK Paragon, so we'll get a Super Brittle in here, and then I'll probably save it for a Glue Storm and a Cripple Mob next. Alright, I think at this point I can finally get, I'm close to getting the Glue Storm up, so that's our second buff we can get for the TACK Paragon. We have been dealing with the rounds, though, pretty well. Azili with TACK Paragon and Bloon Crush is a pretty solid combination overall. 71 million pops on the Paragon, by the way, which is very solid. Let's use our Hex here. Glue Storm has now been bought. Perfect. And yeah, we'll just keep going until I can't anymore. Alright, round 199, guys. We're finally able to get our last debuff in here, which is going to be the Cripple Mob. Which cross? I think we'll get the bottom cross path on this probably. Is the most effective one. But yeah, I've just been spamming the abilities here. And the TACK Paragon with the Bloon Crush and Azili paired up with it have just been absolutely destroying. We have 160 million pops on the TACK Paragon too, which is nuts. So we'll keep going and see how long this can take us. This is pretty much our final setup, though. There's no other debuffs I can get in here. I have the Embrittlement, Super Brittle, Cripple, Glue Storm. Those are all the buffs I can give the TACK Paragon, besides, like, the Boomerang Paragon buff, but there's no way I'm able to save it for the Boomerang Paragon. I think that's kind of impossible here to get both of them. Round 200, though, pretty easy. Okay, one thing I forgot is the rounds after 200 actually start to get really difficult because it's fortified BADs that come out now, so every single round I'm having to deal with a couple regular and a fortified, which Azili helps out a ton, but it's not like I just have infinite amount of hexes. I need the TACK Paragon to do a significant amount of damage here to tear through these rounds. So far, though, we have been able to clean up well. The Meteor ability is just fantastic for the BADs too, so that's always a nice bonus. Okay, do I have to use a Hex for this one? I probably do. We'll use it. Oh, this round actually might be the death of me. 2 fortified BADs, and I ended the last round with a Hex. It's 2 fortified and 1 unfortified. I'm not sure if I can deal with this. Hex now. I actually probably want to put Azili on first, so then when the Hex is done with that fortified, it's going to jump to the first BAD. I don't think I'm dealing with that last one, though, because the Hex is going to be gone. Yeah. I wonder if I can beat this round with the different ability timings and stuff. We'll see. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting through this round, guys. That is it. Round 205. We'll review map here. We got 190 million pops on the TACK Paragon, though, which is definitely pretty solid. 8 million on the Bloon Crush, and 121 million on Azili as well. So yeah, there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. As always, let me know your thoughts on the TACK Paragon in the comment section down below. But it is pretty cool that you can get this guy in Chimps mode. So yeah, Rhymelike out. Peace, guys. Have a good one. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to check out these videos where I see if I can get the Dart Paragon and the Boomerang Paragon in Chimps mode.